What's going on YouTube? This is VG Divine with GamerFusion.com, and today I have a special video that I wanted to bring to you guys, and I want to know what you think of it and everything, and this graphic is here just to give me somewhere to start, because right away we're going to get into it. This is an analysis of a demolition game on radiation, and we're going to start into it with my team's spawn, the way we split, and the way what happens here. As you can tell right away, there's a mistake in the way we came off at this beginning, because if you look at this, I actually come up a little closer. 3 of us are on the left, and only 1 is going down low. You're going to see that one of us attempts a spawn hawk, a second throws a spawn nade, neither of which helps the team out because we both miss. Now, this camera's going to pan around, and like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I'm not too good with the theater controls, but it's not all like this. There's some first person. You'll see. It kind of mixes in and out. So now you're going to see the way they come out of spawn here is they kind of come in and they try to bum rush A really hard. They throw a really nice nade and end up picking our one guy off at A. But with the help of some good callouts, I'm going to be able to come in, go into first person view here, see that I picked off one dude. Going to go ahead and clean up and then hold down in A because I'm the only person on my team in here. And you see that they made a really nice opening push to A, sending 3 people there, and then it kind of caught our distraction. Now this is from inside of B, where you're actually going to see what happened and how he was able to get this plan off. You see that we actually had 2 people here, but when they made that strong push to A, one of them exited the front of the building, and the other one, Mr. Biscuits, just completely missed it. And I guess I have to give him a pass on this one because he has some great shooting towards the end of the game that really allows us to get a plan off. But he does walk right next to this guy while he's sitting in the room planting, and the bomb's going to get planted, and this is a very typical move that this guy makes. He kind of goes and sits in a corner, and this is our response to this plant, which I thought was really interesting. This is one of the most important shots in this whole video, because if you pay attention to the people where they're going as they spawn, there's only been one person go to the left, and you see that we clean up most of their team right here, and look where their entire team goes right here. One going down to A, a second running towards A, and a third shooting down a spy plane and getting picked off. I thought that was very interesting. Now, you're going to see here, this is how, there's about 8 seconds left on the plant, and we get an all kill. We kill their entire team, and Horizon's actually going to be able to get in and get the last second defuse. Now, here I come in just to help clean up and make sure that Horizon told us that he was going to get the defuse, so I would go in here and play defense a little harder and not let them get this plan again. Now here I get a little overconfident and decide to poke my head out, which is something you should really never do, because there's a bit later where you're going to see where they actually spawn, and they spawn right on top of this doorway where they can take a few steps and see it. This is a really strong nade. The spawn that I just spawned in is when there's 2 bombs up, that is the spawn that you get most of the time, right there behind that building. And that grenade actually comes into a big play later on in the game. And we're going to jump into a picture-in-picture here, because obviously if I'm, here in first-person gameplay, you need to be able to see what's going on at A. And you can see that there's nothing really going on at A. But I'm going to see they sneak a guy in right here, and he actually gets a plant off. Oh, no, he doesn't get the plant right away. But you can see I'm still playing defense. We have people there at both plants. And right here, in the picture-in-picture, they actually get a plant off at A, and you can actually see my reaction to this. I think about I do jump over the wall, but thanks to us all using UAVs and having teamwork, etc., I know that they're actually going to try to double plant B, and they actually do get the plant off. And you can see the picture-in-picture how we cleaned up A and everything, and I was able to still clean up B and get the defuse. So this is just something that it's really interesting to see how we play this. And when I was doing this and editing this video, I really realized how we are able to do it. Now, if you go back and look at that picture-in-picture, you can actually see that once A was planted, again, 3 of the 4 players on their team went straight to B. Straight to B. And you can see all 3 of them in the picture-in-picture right now. There's one behind the plant, one upstairs, and then a second in the plant. And here's a full screen version of that right here. You see the 2 by the plant, and then there's a third upstairs. The one upstairs actually kills himself with a claymore, so that's fairly good for us. And then you see Horizon's going to jump down, make a move, clean up the kid, corner camping. And you're going to see him go ahead and get this defuse. Looks like we're going to go ahead and clean up. And then Horizon plants and tries to do the right thing and tries to kill them before they can get inside. But they actually are able to get the plant off again. And here's where this nade comes in handy right here. This nade goes over the wall, straight through the door, and gets a kill. That is a really nice nade, because if they are planning, more than likely they're going to either try to run up the ladder, or they're going to try to go back towards your spawn. So that nade will actually really prevent two things. Now you're going to see me here, I get to the plant, and I don't go straight for the defuse. I do let one come in, and I know that I have support from upstairs in the building looking out towards their spawn, because I'm using my radar and paying attention to where my teammate is and how he was able to hold this door right here down while I was defusing, which is where the entrance more than likely that they will come from. So here again, into the round, I'm getting a little over greedy because we had a Blackbird up, try to build some kill streaks. Just a wasted death on my part. Now we're going to go into, we actually were able to hold both plants that round, and we're going to go into this next round where you can see their spawn. They actually had two people go each direction, which is generally how you would want to play it. But you're going to see we flood one side really, really strong. And also, Tay plus Reptar saved his, he's not Tay plus Reptar anymore, we'll just call him Reptar. Reptar saved his chopper gunner for this round, which is something that you want to have on your offensive rounds. A chopper gunner really allows several possibilities. But we're going to jump right back into this. See, Horizon actually went in from the top, and he just has to get one kill. Because more than likely, they are going to send two people to each plant. So if he can get one kill, that's going to leave Biscuits to fall in behind him and be able to clean up the other person while I come in and stun the reinforcements from their spawn. Now we're going to go back in time, and you're going to actually see how I play this out, because I think that the route that I run here plays a really crucial role in capping this, because it allows you to watch the flank, which is what I do right here, make sure there's nobody inside. Now I know Biscuits has called out on planting A, so I'm going to fall in, throw the 2 stuns, and this is going to allow him to be safe while he's planting, and then I'm going to be able to come in and clean up the stunned people that are there. Now we're going to stick in my first person camera here for a little while I sit here, and the chopper gunner is in the sky, so that really helps a lot. Obviously that helps in any situation because the chopper gunner is god bullets. So this spot right here, the plant, when there's still 2 plants active, or the spawn rather, while there's still 2 plants active, is in one of 2 places. They're going to spawn either in their original spawn back in the parking lot with the trucks, and kind of where I'm looking now to my right a little, now to my left. And with just over 10 seconds left, I'm going to go ahead and take off, and with just under 5 seconds left, Mr. Biscuits will take off, and we're going to jump on board with Mr. Biscuits as he makes his way into the B plant and tries to clear this up. You see him pick up the catwalk kill, and instead of going straight for the plant, he's really aware of the people coming in this door, and then you're going to see him have some bad aim there, realize he has somebody behind him, and go for the plant then, because that's really crucial. Just if he would have run in, just gone for that plant right away, there would have been 2 people on him immediately, and it would have been really tough for him to get that plant. Soon it's going to jump into the spawn cam here, and you're going to be able to see the spawns and how they kind of move around here. While once one bomb plant is gone, you see right here, this is just after the A bomb plant has exploded, and you're going to be able to see how they spawn and how this really affect and how we kind of deal with it. The spawn does stay primarily back here in parking lot, and you're going to see that this is like a funnel. There are 3 major entrances, and one is the doorway that I'm looking at now, one is the window that I was looking at then, and then there is, of course, the main doorway from their spawn. So guns need to be on those 3 locations at all times. So you're going to see we clean up anybody trying to go over here, and it's just a funnel. They're forced to come into a small location. They're forced to come to a door, forced to come into our guns where we just have the left trigger held down, waiting on them to come, because they're forced to. Now you're going to see here, I actually follow a person on their team, because I think this is a really good route that he ran. He got in behind, and luckily right here, Reptar has a motion sensor, and he's able to pick up the kill fairly easily. So now the game is over here. That's under 5 seconds left. And I think I back it up a little bit just to show you that there is just this funnel effect where they're just all coming to one area. And it's really easy to pick up doubles and triples. But anyways, like I did say, my name is VG Divine. I think this is a fairly interesting gameplay. I think that Demolition as a whole is very interesting, and I think that the game can change a lot from, one point to the next. And this is just kind of an analysis. Let me know in the comments what I can improve on, what I can change. And as always, give me a thumbs up, because I did work pretty hard on this video. It took a couple hours of editing to get up and, whatever. So let me know what you think, and I will be so kind to take that criticism. Once again, I am VG Divine with GamerFusion.com. Thank you for watching.